17.
I'm 28.
I'm 17.
I'm 17.
Older than 50, younger than 60.
I'm 16 years old.
I'm 17.
My name's Max. I'm 17 years old.
I'm 30.
68. Now that's a personal question, isn't it?
Too old to be working here.
Exactly, yeah. No, 52.
26.
Probably a village.
I live in a town.
Is it a town?
Well, I live on an island, so
Okay, so where do you live?
Jersey, Channel Islands.
A village.
A city.
It's a village.
City. London, so, you know. Shut up.
At the moment, I live in a village.
Village. Town.
A village.
Dance, obviously. Singing, some sports. Summer, if that counts.
I like going to the cinema. I like shopping. I like watching TV, like binge watching box sets. Quite boring, really.
I like making music and playing music. I like making films as well.
Mainly just sport, football particularly.
Okay, hobbies and interests. Okay, I like playing sport, so anything from tennis, cycling, swimming, canoeing, sailing, quite a lot. Also eating, going out to nice restaurants, theatre, film, travel. A lot of travel.
Alright.
That's probably about it.
Hobbies of interest. Filming, sports, and music.
Well, I like to sing, dance, and write things. So there you go.
My hobbies and interests. I'd say I have a lot of hobbies. I play football, I film, I party, I guess you call that a hobby. Yeah, I cook.
I like rock climbing and yoga and yeah, going out, traveling, all kinds of things.
Cycling. Sport. Sport. And what was sport?
Very wide range.
Exactly.
Music, travelling, and building houses, big houses.
Probably a drama.
Probably horror films.
Probably thriller. I have a good thriller.
Action, I understand.
Probably historical dramas, although, yeah, dramas probably or suspense, but probably, yeah, drama.
Probably comedies or actions.
I like a rom-com.
I think action adventure in general. Anything with blood and gore sometimes like a horror movie, but there aren't many good ones, so it's quite hard to get one that I like.
I like sci-fi.
My favourite genre of film? Documentary. My favourite? Westerns.
Crime.
Oh, what a tough question. Maybe Dunkirk.
Okay, favourite horror film is probably A Quiet Place. I've just seen that and I really like that. To contradict my favourite genre, my favourite film of all time is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I love that film. It's really good.
Don't really have one. Can I say that? I don't.
That's alright.
Yeah. I like. Depends on my mood. So.
Top Gun.
Yeah, it ranges. I mean, hugely. I mean, Shawshank Redemption I loved. I also loved the Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I thought that was brilliant. I also love some fairly... I can't say I have one particular film. I like different things that interest you or grab your attention and can hold you. I think films often that make you think are the most interesting.
Favorite film? I don't know. Probably The Godfather. Obviously, everyone thinks that.
What kind of question is that? There's so many films.
Yeah, well, do you have?
Oh, I love 17 again. It's a brilliant film. It's an amazing film. Oh, it's amazing. Zac Efron's so wonderful to look at.
My favourite film?
Well, do you have any?
Inception. I just thought it was super trippy and really fun to watch.
It depends on my mood, but the film I always go back to is The Fifth Element.
Called Perform. That's not a documentary.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's not a documentary. It's just a 1968 film.
Okay.
Superb. Watch it.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Apocalypse Now. Or Performance. No, Apocalypse Now, definitely, yeah.
Probably like a variety, so sometimes if it's like a film that I've wanted to see for a while, then I'll watch it in the cinema. And then if it's something which I'm not that fussed about seeing but want to see, then I'll probably just watch it online.
I order a lot of films on box office through my TV. I have an Amazon Prime account, I have a Netflix account, so I do a kind of lot of streaming. I never download films illegally, never, ever, always legally. Save the film industry.
Damn, it's a big question. Kind of everything. Like, I'll watch things in the cinema when they come out. I've got loads of DVDs. If I'm watching on the internet, I tend to watch it legally. So like Netflix and Amazon Prime and Now TV and Sky.
I just
Stuff online?
stream it on Netflix.
If a film on Netflix is not available, do you watch them illegally or not?
No, I used to, not really anymore at all.
Don't buy DVDs anymore. We have Sky, so often download them from Sky Cinema, or we'll watch box office, or we will go to cinema. So a mixture. Our internet signal isn't good enough to have Netflix, otherwise we'd probably have Netflix too. But mainly watch films at home, always legally. I'm of that generation where we don't download or stream films illegally.
I usually, before I used to go to the cinema, now I watch them online and I watch them legally. Normally. Depends on the film. If it's an appropriate film to watch, then it's legal.
Oh no, I watch it on my own with tons of snacks in my bed.
You watch it online then?
Yes, yeah. Well, it
no,
depends.
just
It
say
depends
it.
because like sometimes I use Amazon or Netflix, but then sometimes it doesn't like fulfill all the needs necessary. So if needs be, I will put like a. Yay, Matty's joined.
I say I go to cinemas a lot of the time, just because it's a completely different viewing experience than you would normally have at your house. So yeah, cinema. On Netflix, yeah, of course. Put Locker and other streaming sites, yeah, as well. So a bit of both.
I'd say a mixture of both. I don't really like going to the cinema because people are annoying, but Netflix and a little bit of illegal downloading, not gonna lie.
Legally, Netflix and cinema.
I watch legally, obviously, and I mainly buy DVDs. I don't go to cinema.
Okay. Do you
No,
watch
I stream it online, always illegally.
Probably the cast, like the actors involved, and the ratings it's been given.
A lot of the time the decisions I make for new films depend on who the actor or actress is. So if it's someone that I've seen in work before that I really enjoyed, then I'm naturally drawn to their film. It's probably the same for certain directors and things like that. But mostly it's probably just a good story. I'm pretty open to watching most films depending on if the trailer's hooked me and if I think it's going to be an interesting film. But mostly quite shallow, it's usually if the actors fit.
I like a film that's got a good plot twist. Like a film I can't see the ending, so I like not knowing what's going to happen. That's kind of it really when it comes to that.
Probably like mainly actors' faces. Like if a movie's got an actor that I know has been good in a movie before, I'll tend to click on it. Yeah.
Who the actors are. If they've been in films that I've liked before, I will tend to sort of watch them again. If the director has made good films before, I will tend to watch those as well. I also base it sometimes on reviews and what other people have said about them. So, you know, if you look at the cinema, the number of stars that they've got, I will always look at that. If it's got 2 stars, I really wouldn't bother going to see it. Because I found from experience they tend to be right.
No, just a film that doesn't bore me.
So you just jump into it?
Yeah, I usually don't care what kind of film it is.
I like comedies. I like things that are funny. But then, no, wait. Because I really like the film Collateral Beauty. And a lot of people disagree, but I think it's wonderful. I like things that you need to think about as well. So I like a funny thing, but then I also like something that you've got to think about, and you've got to think, oh yeah, do you know that's really clever, and I like that, so there you go. Yeah, Collateral Beauty is another favourite of mine. Oh, and The Help. I love The Help. Oh, I love The Help. Oh, it's so amazing. You is kind, you is smart, you is important. That's actually so amazing. No, I love those films as well. Sorry, carry on.
No, it's dependent on the trailer. I watch the trailer and decide if it looks right and it's got a good action scene or a good character profiling, good actors, whatever. Just it's kind of just the trailer that pushes me to watch it.
No, again, I guess it's mood dependent.
I usually look at reviews in the newspaper, in The Guardian or The Independent. They're film reviews. And I look at, oh, that'd do, I can't see that. No, not really.
Yeah, I'll make sure it's got over seven like a point seven, like 7 on IMDb.com.
Okay.
If it's over a 7, then I know it's good. If it's under a 7, it means it's pretty shit or bad. Sorry.
So you're not gonna watch it then? It's under 7.
Probably not. No.
Okay.
It depends. Yeah? If someone says it's really good, then I will. But if not, then I'll probably give it a miss.
Again, like the actors and stuff like that.
It has to be one that I'm really looking forward to. So maybe if it's a film that's part of like a franchise, or if, like I said, if it's got someone in it that I really want to see, then I'll pay to go watch it in the cinema, but otherwise I'll just wait for it to come out.
If it's like a big action film, like a superhero film, where there's a special effects, something like that.
Yeah, I go to the cinema about 10 times a year, I say. And I go if I've seen on like adverts that there's a new movie coming out or and it looks good, I'll go see it. Yeah.
If I've seen a trailer of it and I thought it was really good and I don't want to wait until it comes out on Sky, even Sky Box Office, I'll go and see it. Or if I haven't been to cinema for a while, it's just a different experience.
In the cinema. Usually if it has like very good special effects or sound effects, something that you can't get the same experience at home, something you need to watch with those high quality equipment stuff. Correct answer.
I really don't go to the cinema much because you have to leave the house, you have to talk to people, and it's a lot of money. But if I did have to go to cinema, I'd be going with friends, or I'd be going to see something like that's very light-hearted. If I wanted to see a film that I really had to think about and I really had to kind of invest my mental energy into, I would want to watch it just me on my own. But yeah, so it would be something that's kind of that I could watch with my friends and it would be a laugh.
High budget, good actor, good director, general hype around the product. Yeah, that's about it.
A good poster. I'm a designer, so that always sucks me in.
Dolby sound system, big screen, yeah, and comfortable chairs. But mainly Dolby sound system, you know,
Yeah,
get right into the
Yeah, really nice.
good visuals.
I couldn't watch the film cinema. Those days are gone for me. I prefer the comfort of my own home.
My friends are going, or a girl was going, take a girl there. If it was a proper decent film then maybe, yeah. But I prefer just watching films at home, you know what I mean?
Probably through like social media and like friends talking about it.
Twitter is usually a good one. Facebook. I read a lot of newspapers where they do reviews, like Empire magazine as well. And sometimes just through the nature of my job, I find out from like students and stuff about new films.
Various ways, like the internet and social media marketing, like in the street, posters on YouTube, trailers and that kind of thing.
Yeah, mainly adverts and social media.
Either from going to the cinema and seeing trailers for other films, or by the paper at weekends and read the film reviews, read the film critics reviews.
Do you see any trailers or any advertisement on social medias like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat,
For
or
films?
YouTube? Yeah.
No, actually. No, that's funny, isn't it? No, I don't.
I find that either friends or videos on YouTube or trailers, probably adverts on the internet somehow. I think more social media stuff, even though I still see them in like posters and like adverts and stuff, but I think social media makes me more like, oh, I want to watch the film.
I mean, they're everywhere, all over kind of social media. Oh, I mainly find out about them because they'll be at the start of every kind of YouTube video. You know, the ads, they're always on this.
YouTube.
Again, advertising, word of mouth, people talk about them.
Again, I read newspapers every day, and I go for mainly Saturdays. My main day of reading is Saturdays, and I read the newspaper Saturdays. And Saturdays in the Independent, they've got a column of new releases. Oh, well, that'd do. I'd have some of that.
Adverts on the TV as well.
Word of mouth or IMDb.
Do you look it up on social medias as well?
Yeah.
Advertisements?
Very often, yeah.
No, not really.
I do, but I rarely add to it now because most of my films I own, but I own them online.
Okay, yeah.
So I guess technically I do have a large film collection, but not so much DVDs anymore.
Yeah, fairly large.
Yeah, I do actually. I'd say about 700 DVDs. No, not really. No.
We do actually. We do. I don't. The kids do, but I don't. Because once I've watched a film, I've watched a film. I may like it, but I'm very unlikely to watch it again. There's so many to watch that, you know.
No, well, yes, but we don't use it anymore. It's just there.
No! What century is this? Well, I mean, like, maybe in my basement, and they're very, very old films, but not me personally. Though I enjoy a good DVD. The last DVD I watched was Nanny McPhee. Isn't that just a cracker? Sorry, carry on with you.
Yeah, I do. I have probably around 400 DVDs. Yeah, of course. Easiest way of watching movies. Just plug it in and go.
I did, but I haven't added to it for a while. Sometimes when I go back home, because we've got an old DVD player, but not now in my life.
I used to have a very large DVD collection, yeah. Sometimes I do watch them, yeah, rock music mainly, festivals, Woodstock, Monterey, one of the first rock concerts in 1967, superb, 3 discs, great, fantastic music.
No.
Yeah. No. They're in the attic. I haven't seen them in years, but yeah, I have got quite a few. And videos as well.
I don't think so, no.
I went to the film premiere of Superman Returns, and I sat in the row behind McFly.
Wow.
And I stole their popcorn.
No, I've not been to a film festival. I haven't been to a film event. Yeah, definitely. I'd love to go to somewhere like Cannes. That'd be awesome to go have a look around there.
No. Depends what was being shown, to be honest.
No. Might do actually. Never been to one, always open to new experience, so yeah, quite possibly.
I have, actually. Small ones, but yes, I have. Marketing events and film events, like small promotion stuff. Yeah.
I've not. Yeah, because I think I love kind of sharing new creativity and kind of all that jazz.
No, I haven't. Not yet. Yes.
No. Sure, why not? Films are fun.
I've been to Cannes Film Festival 14 times. I've been to Berlin Film Festival 3 times. I have been to Zurich.
Zurich Film Festival.
Yeah. I've been to loads of film festivals. My wife used to sell films.
Can.
Yeah, I've been to about 30. I've been to the Cannes Film Festival 13 times. Been to Jerusalem Film Festival, London Film Festival, Locarno Film Festival. Yeah.